Hello, my name is Luke Coleman, and this is my proposal for a Bavarian adventure in Munich, which is a gastronomic tour based in Munich, Germany. So, first of all, why would you want to visit Munich? Germany is a country with very rich history. It actually started out as many tiny tribes that would war with even the Romans that far back, and all of these different tribes were ruled like by their own kingdoms. So they finally unified many years later. So even but still the cultures are still like very different even compared to other parts of Germany. So there's very interesting culture and food and beverages in Munich specifically as in the Bavaria region, and they're worldwide known for their Oktoberfest festival. So Oktoberfest started in 1810 for King Ludwig the First's wedding, and he was known for basically when he had his wedding, he basically invited all the townspeople in, which was kind of uncommon for the time for the royalty to interact with like peasants, but everyone kind of feasted, celebrated, and drank together. So that was a big thing that kind of continued for years to come. And they're known for their beer halls, which you can see in the picture, are basically just giant tents where thousands of people can be sat, and they have food, beverages, and things during the Oktoberfest celebrations, which take place over 2 weeks. And many people come from all over the world, including other parts of Europe, the Americas, and Asia. And there's food, beer, music, and much more like carnival rides that take place there. So, what my tour will include will basically be sometime in the week before Oktoberfest, and it'll base off a lot of the same travelers that are coming from far away as like getting their toes in the water and kind of becoming familiar with the German culture. It will start with a tour of the Nymphenburg Palace, which was a palace that was more of a summer home for the older rulers of Bavaria. And then they can tour that, and then it'll start with a brunch at Schloss Cafe, which is just right across the park from where this palace is located. So there they can get a taste for German cuisine, and then they will be taken to a tour of the Augustine Brau, which is actually the oldest distillery in Munich, and they're almost 700 years old now, so that will be a good history lesson, and they can possibly also sample. And then they will take a tour and meal at the Hofbrauhaus, which is another brewery in Munich. They're more well known as they even have locations in America now, including Newport, which I myself has been at. And this will be a good place where they can try even more traditional German food like Spätzle, Schnitzel, bratwurst, and as well as try more of their beer. And then after that, they will visit traditional Lederhosen store, which is just an old time German outfit that it's almost required to be worn at the Oktoberfest festivals. So they will get a chance to buy those, or their tickets may already include like an outfit they can pick up. And then finally, we'll end with a tour at the festival grounds, which they might be in the process of setting up and things still, but this will still just kind of intro them into what they would experience at Oktoberfest and just kind of look at the how beautiful the grounds are. So some more of the menu will include bratwurst, schnitzel, Bavarian pretzel, sauerkraut, and of course beer. And they'll get a bit, sample a little of whatever they want at the couple places where they have food on this tour. So some of the marketing I will do will start with spreading the word on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. And this will just kind of get all over and try to snag people that might be interested in something like this and call attention to it, and also have people share. As well as we will partner with travel bloggers who people follow and ideally be looking for specific gastronomic tourists that will be want to travel somewhere like this to try German cuisine and that might already be interested in Oktoberfest. And then one of the other things we'll do was get ads for people specifically looking about Oktoberfest, because this tour is kind of meant for as an intro to get them into like the Oktoberfest culture, as well as they're going to be there anyways, and get more business off of that. So some of the big selling points on this tour is that it will take you through many history points important to Munich, including the palace, the breweries, and even the Oktoberfest grounds. You'll get sample authentic German food and drinks. And then it is kind of designed to prepare the average individual for Oktoberfest and attract people coming to the festival. So many people are already have plans to be there. So this way they can have something to do ahead of time and get ready for the celebrations, or another reason for them to come earlier and enjoy more German traditions. Some of the big risks I see and problems on this tour would be people overindulging in alcohol, which is kind of commonplace at Oktoberfest. But I think we'll be able to negate this by providing transportation during this tour, so we don't have to worry about anyone driving under the influence or anything, as well as possibly only providing one drink voucher per location. That way, if people do drink more, they'll have to buy it themselves, which will negate people from possibly like trying to overdrink if we were to provide everything. And then another thing is more business doing to Oktoberfest. So this includes businesses already being booked since it's a busy time of year, or things like that. But I think as long as we reserve spots at certain businesses, it should be fine, and any busy times are negated by the fact that we have more people coming to this tour due to the Oktoberfest festivals. So the big partners I see having are the Munich government to promote tourism, as they have been known in the past to work with different bloggers on social media and things, trying to promote people to come to Munich more. And they will definitely want to help on this tour if it gets more tourism involved, as well as people that are already coming from Oktoberfest. And then as well, we'll do local businesses we'll work with, especially the ones we're going to, the breweries, Lederhosen factory, and the palace. So these are all local businesses employing local people, and that will kind of help the economy, and they will see a lot more business if we are specifically taking people to their places of business. Some sustainability I would like for this tour would be promote just sustainability of the environment by showing local beauty of Munich and helping people keep it clean, especially as Oktoberfest rolls around. There's a lot of trash that's involved, and some people might not always throw it in the trash and litter and things, but hopefully if these people are going to Oktoberfest, this will kind of help them more appreciate the landscape and everything, and help them want to preserve Munich as well. So also we'll be working with local businesses over large chains, and this will help kind of the economy stay sustainable in Munich. That way, things like the Lederhosen, I'll take them, they're actually buying from an individual shop that tailors them themselves over ordering something like on Amazon that comes from China or somewhere overseas, and that money's leaving the community. And here are my sources for the project.